What's going on? Welcome to Tune Hype channel, where we talk about music marketing and artist development. And I want to talk to you guys about something that everybody's been asking me. Everybody wants to know, how do I get my first 100,000 organic plays on Spotify? Like, how can I do it? I'm a new artist. I only got 300 views, or it doesn't even say anything on my Spotify. It just has like a line. What does that mean? Does it mean it says 1,000 with a little Pac-Man looking at it? Does that mean that I got 1,000 plays? I'm here to tell you that means you got lesser than 1,000 plays, and I'm gonna help you get to more plays. But before we do that, make sure you smash this like button, smash that subscribe button, so we can go ahead and proceed. All right, so what does it take to actually get people to listen to your music on Spotify? I mean, the easiest thing you can do is ask people to listen to your music on Spotify. That's first and foremost. But how? Like, online? Do you just build a Twitter account and start tweeting out, hey, go check me out on Spotify, guys? Does that even work? What is the real way to get organic people to check it out? Well, I'm here to tell you that all of those things do work, but there might not be the best thing to do. The best thing to do, there's this very, very slow process that really, really works. And you guys are not going to like this answer. It's not me selling you some plays or saying, jump on here, jump on there, and do this, do that. No, this is what you have to do. You have to meticulously introduce 100,000 people to your music. Now, I had this music manager that explained this to me very clearly, and I'm going to explain it to you in the same way he explained it to me. And I also remember that at some point in time when I was in Detroit, when I used to push my music, I used to push it on the streets. I was standing at a corner store selling my album, my little mixtape CDs or whatever, trying to get people to buy it. And to get 100 people to listen to my music, I actually handed my music to 100 people. That's exactly how I got 100 people to listen to it. In fact, what happened after I gave that 100 people that CD is that they would take it home. Maybe only 60 of them listened to it. But then out of the 60 that listened to it, they might get in the car with 3 other people and say, yo, this Nephew record is sweet. And then 3 other people would hear it. So my 60 people became 180. And then eventually, out of the 180 people that heard it, 30 or 40 of those people want to come get one, and then they'll share it, and then it just kind of catches on. That's kind of how it worked. Okay, so let's talk about it like this. For Spotify to actually grow, you're going to need at least, to start off with, just 1,000 fans. You need at least 1,000 fans. Now, you probably heard this super fan thing, get you 1,000 fans and everything is going to work out. Well, it's kind of true. After you sit there and talk to 1,000 people on your social media account, I'm talking like talk to them, ask them how they are, how they're doing, tweet things, show them what you're doing, keep retweeting, whatever. Whenever somebody shows that they care, that they retweeted, that they faved, go DM them, talk to them, ask them about how they are, where they live. You need more information, and you need to let them know more information about you. You need to take your time out and talk to at least 1,000 people. Once you sat there and talked to 1,000 people, while you're talking to this 1,000 people, you want to ask them to go, please give you feedback on your Spotify record, if they have Spotify. And if they don't, then, well, you're going to have to keep talking to people, because they might have Apple, or they might have Tidal, they might have something else. But when you finally reach 1,000 people, what you might want to do is ask them, while they're listening to that music and they're getting feedback, whatever they think about it, just go leave a comment under your post, the one that you pinned to the top of your page. So you're gonna make a Spotify post, put it on your Twitter or whatever, or on your Instagram. You're gonna tell them, please go on there and leave a comment, leave the feedback for me, man, please, because if they do that, other people are gonna want to know what's going on. And as they do that, you're going to retweet the feedback to your page. So let them know, I'm going to retweet what you said. So go ahead and do that, and I'll retweet it. Once that person tweets it and then you retweet it back, the followers that you have are going to see that and say, hey, you know what? I never heard of that. Let me check it out. These people seem to care so much about this record. Let me go check it out. Then they're going to want to leave feedback to get a retweet. And then someone else is going to want to leave feedback who follows them. And then it's going to be the same thing it would be if you were on the streets, just like the word of mouth thing. So what you want to do is you want to create a backwards algorithm, which is like the way that it works on Facebook, where they send a post out and only so many people see it. And if they like it, then it goes out to more people. And then if they like it, it goes out to more people. Well, you're only responsible for really reaching that first 1,000. And yeah, if you talk to 5,000 people, you can make it reach even more people. What if you talk to 10,000 or even 20,000 people? Well, by the time you did that, the song is popping off on Spotify. It's catching fire. It's actually blowing up. And if Spotify's algorithm sees all this activity, you're going to start getting placed on playlists generated auto by Spotify. These playlists will then push your song to new heights. And on top of that, you don't know who's going to actually listen to this record and book a show for you or whatever and what have you. So I want you guys to think about it that way. Stop thinking that there's a cheap, easy, fast way to get out of the hard work that you have to do. Everybody who's an artist keep thinking that there's some quick button you got to press. You're not major yet. You need to sit there and talk to people and tell them to listen to the song one by one. And when you get them to do that, you might as well tell them, hey, and while you're at it, subscribe to my YouTube channel because the music video is coming out soon. I want you to be there before it comes out and also give me a feedback for that. You definitely want feedback. If you got new t-shirts or merch coming out, ask them for feedback for that. Everything you're doing, you want feedback for that. And you want them to know that it matters what they think, because you can't do this without what they think. Not come at them like, yo, check this new hot song out. It's lit. Let me know what you think. But I already know the song is great. No, ask them how they think about the song. And if they don't like it, tell them it's okay. Thanks for your feedback. I really appreciate that. I mean, if you get a whole bunch of people saying that your song sucks, then at least you know, right? Now you know you got to go back to the drawing board and make a new record. But if everybody is like, yo, this is the hit. This is a hit, bro. This is a hit. You should put that on the radio. You should put that on the radio. Keep retweeting that. Eventually, radio will come to you and say, yo, we're the radio. We'll help you push that. So you have to just do the work. And every record, if you do that every time a new record comes out, you sit there and meticulously talk to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 people. Before you know it, 2 or 3 years later, you have talked to 500,000 people who have talked to you for at least a minute or two about who you are, where you are, what you're from, what's your thing, what you're about, and they like you as a person. Now they're ready to push your music. Even if you don't talk to them in the future, they still know you. They won't ever forget you. They never forget who you talk to. So make sure you talk to these people and ask them to help you push it and share it on their page. And you'll be surprised how far that goes. Your organic plays will go up, and if you do it every single release, it'll catch on. It's not that hard. In fact, it's extra easy. The only reason why most people haven't done this very easy strategy is because they're lazy and they don't feel like doing it, and it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of time. And people want to just keep dropping songs. They don't want to spend no time doing any marketing. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much the reason why. Now, I will say that if you need help with that at the end of this video, if you made it this far, I'm going to sell you something. You know I got to sell you something. Come on. We got to make some money here. No, I'm just kidding. Now, at the end of the day, though, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. This information is free for you and you only you. No, I'm just kidding. Make sure you share this video to as many people, many artists as possible, because they need to hear this too. But if you're just trying to hold on to this information and hoard it for yourself, that's fine too. Just make sure you leave a comment below and let me know what your strategy is to reach 100,000 plays. Another way that I know somebody who hit 100,000 plays is she kept doing tours. Every time she did a tour, she made sure she passed out some type of flyer that had her Spotify link. It was a short link, like a little short link, like a Bitly link with a custom Bitly link that had the song name. And she said, go listen to the song, leave a feedback in order to win $1,000 and this and that, or a trip to such and such. And all it did every time she did a tour show, every time she performed, is it caused people to actually do it. They went home, they went on there, they listened to the record, they left the feedback, and then boom, her stuff caught on and blew up. And then every time now, she doesn't even have to do any of that, because now when she releases a song, these 100,000 people are already there to go listen to it. That's what you want, right? You want 100,000 people who are waiting for your next song to drop. Well, how do you think they got there? It's like a chicken and the egg situation. They're going to be there only if you put them there. Okay, so God put the chicken and the egg here at the same time. That's how I got here, okay? That's boom. He snapped his fingers. It was all. That's the answer to the question. So you being the creator, like God, of your own product, you have to put that fan in your Instagram, in your Spotify. You have to put them there. You have to make them be there, and you have to put the music there at the same time. What do you think is going to catch on first, the music or the fans listening to it? Trick question. All right, so I'm gonna leave that in the polls. Which happens first, the fan listening to your music, or you putting the music in the fan's face? Which happens first? Doesn't matter, just as long as it happens at the same time. Make it happen, all right? Now, what I am gonna sell you though is on tunehype.com. If you go on our front page, we do have playlists for you. They're really cheap. I'm talking 5, 10, 15 bucks. We're only making this really cheap for you guys because I want you guys to be able to save money on marketing. And if you guys need extra playlist promotion or anything like that, you can definitely come over to our website, check us out. We got lots of marketing for you. And if you guys have something like a playlist that has a lot of followers and you're listening to this and you want to market your playlist on our website so we can help you get more people on your playlist, we'll also do that. Reach out to us, email us. I'm gonna leave the email in the description so you guys can email us and submit some of your marketing stuff to help other artists. If you're a DJ, or if you have any services you want to offer, TuneHype does work with marketers. So we definitely want to work with you guys, and we definitely want to help you to help other artists, because that's what this whole building a community thing is all about. So go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button. Make sure you share this video to as many people as you possibly can. Have a great day.